But yeah, it's probably gonna come out February 11th, man. Is when we're gonna drop, and I can't wait because we're bringing back real music for women, for ladies to have somebody to. Women don't have no, nobody to. When you turn on the radio, ain't nobody saying, "Baby, I'm sorry, baby, I love you, baby, forgive me, baby, take me back." Ain't nobody saying none of that. It's
Yeah.
all about let me get in. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that thing. And we're bringing back grown folks music, man. It's got a millennial flair to it, but we grown men. I'm 47. We ain't trying to be 27. We ain't trying to recreate, some nostalgia. We just trying to bring back grown folks music. And big up to my sister. What up, Tay? Uh, we just trying to bring grown folks music, back to the radio, man, so that women can and guys, we got something for the guys, for the fellas too. But so that women
Yeah.
can have something to hear, man. Something that they look forward to hearing. Like we got this one song called She's Gravity. She Gravity. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah, man, we can't wait, man. You got to release some snippets or something.
Well, on Instagram and Facebook, we did. While we were recording, we released some of them. Yeah.
Cause that's funny that you said that, cause I was gonna ask you about like the relationship between the music that's made and the relationships that you see going on. Like in the 90s, I feel like relationships was more genuine, like love was more of a real thing. And it's based on like our vibration. A lot of times, black people is set to the music that we listen to. So whatever the music is vibrating at, we kind of carry the same vibration. It was more that love vibe, that family vibe. And now that it's like that like just really let me get it type music, that's what the relationships is reflecting. You kind of see that to be true?
To answer your question, yes. I believe wholeheartedly, as a man of faith, and when I say that, I ain't out here just Jesus knocking people over the head. Like I get it in, I like to do stuff that most people would be like, "Oh, you do that? You a preacher? You do that?" Yeah, I do that. I like to do that. But I think that by and large, as a whole, when you think about where we are as a nation, as a people, our imagery on television, the things we see, everything is sexual. Everything.
Everything.
Everything, even a car commercial, a Hardee's commercial, everything is sexual.
Yeah.
That level of sex is deep-rooted selfish lust. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
want to get what they can get. I want to get my funky off. Real intimacy says, I want to please you, your woman, your wife, or if a girl wants to please her man. Real intimacy says, I want you to see me and all of my flaws and my vulnerability and where I fall short. And that's not what is being portrayed in television, movies. That's not what's being portrayed in videos, music videos. Everybody want to get the bag. Everybody wants to, you know, let me get the hookup, friends with benefits. Let's get it in a couple nights, even glorifying, infidelity. I got my woman, but my wife, but then I got a side chick. I think one of the biggest songs in the country not too long ago was that blues song by my man. His song was called My Side Piece. That was a big record.
Yeah.
And so I hear women back in the day used to say, don't call us bitches, don't call us hoes, and all of that kind of thing. And there was a big movement, like, hip hop rappers would say bitch or hoe but now you got, and no disrespect to nobody's music, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, they're saying it to
Yeah.
themselves. So
Yeah. Yeah.
the bar is set so low that the only thing that you really have to aspire to is one night stands, sleeping with your boy's wife, or that that
Yeah.
that ain't love. But see, the problem is real love requires real sacrifice. Real love requires real commitment. Real love requires out and peeling back the layers and doing the work that it takes for two people to coexist. That's real love. People don't want to do that. They want to get it in. They want to they want to bust that thing, and once you ejaculate, that's it. But the real work is, can we coexist? I made a post, I saw something and I reposted it not too long ago, but it talked about anybody can get naked with each other. Anybody can get naked and have sex, but can you get naked in your soul and tell me where you're vulnerable, where you fall short, where you're weak? Can you let me into that space where you had a traumatic experience as a child and you probably still haven't recovered? Can I see him? Can I see her? Can we come together and build a life based on what we've been through and where we're going? Or does everybody just want to screw? And that's pretty much where everybody is. So Dave and I made a conscious decision, man. We wanted to make music about making love, not about screwing, not about one night stands. We wanted to make real life, because it's like if all of the real dies off, like they say, if this is the generation that's going to lead us, we in trouble.
Yeah.
So those of us who are still breathing and living and viable and have some vitality, we have to infuse and inject this musical scene with some real music, because it's needed. It is desperately needed. So yeah, to answer your question, man, that's why you see a bunch of, non-relationship relationships. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody committed to nobody. Like, this is the craziest day and age where, because I'm single again, and I was, I met somebody that I really do like, but prior to me talking to them, everybody's just like, yeah, I'm dating, but you dating 5, 6, 7 people at one time. Where they do that at? But that's the climate where we live at.
Yeah, I think a lot of our music, we kind of like be dancing to our detriment. A lot of the entertainment, we entertain by our detriment. The whole, just do as many drugs as you can, have sex with as many people as you can. In the meantime, they're not telling you that that's going to ruin your peace of mind, which could, in the end, ruin your ability to even be happy or search for happiness or be your best self, because you ruining your peace of mind. That's your fuel for your vehicle to go further in life.
In the end, at the very end, like you said, it ain't no could. It's going to ruin it's going to ruin your ability to be intimate with another human being. It's going to ruin your ability to be affectionate and it's already hard for a band to be affectionate and to talk as it is. But if that's how we living out here, all you're going to do is reproduce that same thing, and you'll never find somebody that could, that you could build a life with. And that's why so many women don't have men, because most of the men want to, hit it and quit it. And nowadays the women do too,
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
And like when you try to really approach a woman and like not even on no sexual stuff and just want to spend time with them, maybe you just want to let's go somewhere, they don't believe it's genuine because they so used to being used. They not used to somebody coming in trying to add value or leave somebody better than they.
And even on top of that, they don't recognize when you do got a real good man, and so they don't even know what to do with you. So they won't receive you because they don't know what that looks like, and they can't take it. They would rather have dysfunction than to have a real man that's willing to love and care about them, but they don't know what that looks like. So I literally had a young lady tell me, I was just like, wow. She told me, I don't want a relationship from you. I don't care if you got a woman. I want to have sex. I want us to have a sexual relationship. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
You would think, and I'm not lying, you would think that I would have been like, oh, cool. I was like, I don't want that. I'm mad that you want that. I'm mad that I'm not offended, but I was sad. I was sad that that's how she felt about herself.
Yeah. It's almost like you feel like you don't deserve more. Like,
right. Right.
It's interesting. It's definitely interesting time. I think these are the times where we need to take time away and date ourselves, get to know who you really are, man, because people don't even know what make them happy. If you ask somebody what makes you happy, they won't know. They can tell you everything that they hate, but they can't tell you nothing that inspire them or make them happy. It's because we losing connection with ourselves. That's how America and the world is now. So many distractions that separate you from your soul that you end up just being lost and you don't even know yourself. So this is the time for reconnection with self, I feel.
I take myself to the movies all the time, just me. And I take myself.
I got a bunk bed in the back of the movies here.
Dude, when I was younger, I was like, I ain't never going to the movies or going to dinner by myself. But you know what, man? Some of them times when I go by myself, you clear your mind, you have a chance to think, put some things in perspective, and not to be overly, a killjoy, but all that we just talked about, you can't grow, you cannot learn yourself, grow, become better, become whole without the love of Christ, man. You cannot do it without God. I don't care what they tell you. I don't care who. I'm not here to promote religion. I'm not hating on anybody else's religion, but I'm a man of faith. I love God, man, and I've seen him work in my own life. I've seen him do it. And you're better off with him than without him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you won't really realize that until you searching for self. But if you never search for self, it won't even hit you really like that. You just won't even know you lost.
Yeah, yeah. And mental health is real too. It's a big thing, man. I'm trying to get a campaign going. If we don't do it on Men at Large, I'll do it on my gospel album. But I want to partner with some mental health facilities, man, because I was affected by mental health. I struggled many years. God has blessed me to learn how to function and to learn what my triggers were and to learn what my my thought process is like. Like now at 47, I kind of know when something is off. It might take me a day or a couple hours and I'll go, wow, I just saw something and it triggered my thoughts. Life, man, I cannot stress enough. Most people just go about everyday living. I got to get the kids. I got to cook dinner. I got to go to work. But if you don't take time for your mental health, man, you'll be with people. You'll lay down with people and marry people that will make your life a living hell. If you don't know and understand mental health and you practice trying to be better mentally in your head space, life is going to be organized chaos at best, man. We have to take care of our mental health just like we got to take care of our physical health. So
yeah. It's all intertwined, mental, spiritual, physical health. It's all the same thing, man.
Yeah,
Just
big time.
a continuum.